one question is here. Why do we have different types and postures of the Buddha image? I think we have seen there are various gestures or postures, but many people cannot understand the significance of different gestures. When you study certain incidents, how Buddha has explained and faced and advised by adopting different postures or gestures to express different attitudes or views or ideas. There are 10 postures or gestures altogether. Each posture explains how the Buddha has acted according to that incident and how he has expressed his views by indicating his hand. They are Dhyana Mudra, Abhaya Mudra, Vitarka Mudra, Patra Mudra, Chankramana Mudra, Dharma Chakra Mudra. This one is very famous. Dharma Chakra Mudra. Bhumi Sparsha Mudra. Then Samudra Mudra. Vara Mudra. Swagata Mudra. These are Sanskrit words. There are 10 here. I think all these postures we can find in different images. Dhyana Mudra is a very common. This image is called Dhyana or Dhyana posture. In other words, meditation posture. This is the posture that the Buddha and disciples and many other meditators used for hours or days or sometimes 1 week, day and night. Dhyana Mudra. Dhyana means concentration or meditation. By adapting this mudra or this posture, mudra means posture, they experience that the blood circulation to the brain and the backbone straighten the backbone and the brain get the blood very easily without any obstruction. When we bend our body either this way or that way, there will be some obstruction here and there. So this posture is recommended for meditation for those who like to practice meditation, but not so easy to get used to it. At the beginning, it's very painful. First we have to start with one leg. After using one leg, then try the other leg. Then try both, like this. Otherwise very hard. That is the meaning of one particular mudra called Dhyana Mudra. Next one, Abhaya. Bhaya means fear. Abhaya means how he removed the fear that many people have due to certain incidents, unfortunate incidents. Either they are grievances, worries, problems, or fear. So whatever disturbed their mind, when they approached the Buddha, then he adopted one particular gesture to talk to this person. So that is called Abhaya Mudra, to tell that person not to worry, not to maintain fear, indicating his hand, to console or to give confidence like this. In many images, I think you have seen this, to console. We are also using this. So that one is very simple. And the next one, vitarka. Vitarka means puzzle, confusion, not clear. Whenever there is any problem, any difficulty of understanding, at that time, to explain certain aspect of his teaching, he used this posture. Explain. And we have seen in certain images, the Buddha's hand is like this. He explained in detail certain problems and difficulties which the devotees could not understand. The next one, Patra Mudra. Patra means begging bowl. The way how he carried his begging bowl. He never carried his begging bowl with one hand. Always used both. And he also advised his disciples not to carry this begging bowl like this. Always must use both. When they go out for their arms round, they always carry that begging bowl in that way. That is called patra. Patra means begging bowl. Vessel, in other words, patra means vessel. Abhaya mudra. Right. The next one is Chankramana mudra. Chankramana means walking. So when he walks, his both hands like this. When we walk, we always shake these two hands like this. Otherwise we cannot walk. But when the Buddha walks, he does not shake these two hands. He keeps these two hands like this. Now, if both hands are like this, it is called Chankramana mudra. That means he is walking. And he never turns in this way to see anything. He turned the whole body. He never turned his neck. And he never sleeps, turning either left hand side or upwards or downwards. Never lie down. Always right hand side. That is his posture for resting or relaxing or sleeping. The other one is common one, Dharma Chakra. Dharma means law. Chakra means wheel. There are few images here. You can see the hand is like this. Turning the wheel. This is called Dharma Chakra. And this posture, in one of the original Buddha images, it was erected in India more than 2000 years ago. Still, you can see in museum, Sarnath, Benares Museum. The meaning is, explain the nature of life, the nature of world, and the nature of worldly phenomena. Dharma means the nature here. The nature of the world, 8 worldly conditions. Every living thing is subject to these 8 worldly conditions. No one is free from this. What are those 8 conditions? Labho, alabho, ayaso, yasocha, ninda, pasansa, sukhan, dukkha. Negative and positive. Labha alarm, gain and loss. We had to experience both in our day-to-day life. Whatever we do, sometimes we experience gain, sometimes loss. By knowing this, we must know how to make up our mind. Don't allow your mind to be perturbed or disturbed just because of this gain. It is natural. When you go for gambling, you can experience this very well. When you do some business, you experience this. This is natural. Then, ayaso yasocha, fame and ill fame. That means popularity and good reputation are spread sometimes. Certain times, bad reputation, allegation, accusation. These two are natural. Therefore, we must learn. We have to train ourselves to face both. Don't wait for appreciations and thanks. You must have courage to face brickbats and criticism. This is the nature of the world. Ninda prasansa. Some people say we are very good. Sometimes. Same people again say we are very bad. You can experience this very well. There were certain monks who came and complained to the Buddha. Why people insult us, accuse us? Why people do not appreciate our way of doing some service to others? Why do they accuse us? Now then the Buddha had to console them, giving this advice. He says, there is nobody in this world who is praised, appreciated, always. Therefore, you must learn how to face accusation also, not only appreciation. We do a lot of good work, but some people cannot understand, cannot tolerate, they accuse us. But some others appreciate and thank. Therefore, those who do like to do some service to others should not get fed up, should not complain when others accuse them or criticize. Sukhancha dukkha, sukha and dukkha, these two things are common. Every day, how many times a day we experience this? Sukha, nice feeling, dukkha, a very sad, miserable feeling. So when we get used to these 8 worldly conditions, then we can understand. The way how Buddha has explained these changes is exactly like merry-go-round, ups and down throughout our life. So worrying and fighting and accusing and blaming and crying are not the solution to get rid of it. Because certain things are natural, we cannot get rid of it. So our duty is to train ourselves how to face it. Again, wheel of the law, 8 noble paths, the way how he has explained. How to cultivate our way of life by leading a gentle, noble and respectable and harmless life. That is called 8 noble paths. When we summarize these 8 into 3, we can mention as Sila, Samadhi and Panya. Sila. Evil deeds that we commit by using our physical body, our word, when we observe as a precept not to violate them then it will become a sila. Sila means discipline. We train ourselves not to do that. That is called sila. In the Eight Noble Paths, there's one group belong to this category. Then the other group is samadhi, how to train, how to cultivate, how to purify our mind. That is mental training. Then the last one is panya, our knowledge, understanding, wisdom and enlightenment. Sila, samadhi, panya. In brief and in detail, 8 noble paths. Samma ditthi, samma sankappa, samma vacha, samma kammanta, samma ajiva, samma vayama, samma sati, samma samadhi. Meaning, samma ditthi, right understanding, right views. That means, unbiasedly, we must know how to take things into our mind. Considering unbiasedly. That is called right understanding. We accept certain things just because we like them, attachment. We refuse or reject certain things because we don't like them. Although we don't like them, certain things are good things to many others. But you don't like them. Just because you don't like them, you condemn those things as bad things. But to many others, they are very good things. Certain things that you accepted as good things are bad things to many others. Now let us take the food that you take. Some people like durian. To many others, they cannot tolerate even the smell. They close their nose. To them it is poison. Assume they could manage to eat. After eating, they complain. Sore throat, itchy, headache. To them it is poison. Everything in this world, remember, exactly like this. Certain medicines that we take for our sicknesses. Some people can get cure their sicknesses after taking certain medicines. To some others, the same medicine becomes a poison. Allergic. Cannot tolerate. It depends on the constitution in the physical body. Different degrees of elements in the physical body. They are not equal. And now you can understand our definitions of good and bad is wrong. We define them good or bad by considering only our way of thinking. But to many others, they take the opposite. Our right understanding is this. If you can judge unbiasedly, then you can understand exactly what is right and what is wrong. Samma sankappa, the thought that which appears in our mind. We create ideas in our mind. These ideas become thoughts. These thoughts we develop. After developing these thoughts, we express these thoughts either using some words, if not using our physical body. The thoughts that we have implanted in the mind. For the Buddha says, you must know what are the thoughts which appear in your mind. Awareness must be there. Don't allow your mind to create unnecessary, harmful, dangerous thoughts. If awareness is there, you know how to guard your mind. On the other hand, when certain good thoughts appear, don't allow these good thoughts to disappear immediately from your mind. Try to develop further and further and further. So without knowing the nature of thoughts which appear in your mind, you cannot do this. This is called right thought. Some argue right livelihood for our living, we have to do something. We always justify what to do. We have to do this for our living or to support our family. Even then, we have no freedom or we cannot justify if we try to live or survive by violating or disturbing or hurting others. It is not an excuse to say that we had to do this for our living. Yes, you can do that. But you must know that you have to face the consequences. There is nobody to stop this. You must be prepared to face the consequences. After committing this, you may go and pray, asking the God or Buddha to take away the sin. You have violated existing worldly conditions, not a law given by another person. There is nobody to forgive you. Now it is accepted that we should not touch the electric wire, light wire, barbed wire. Generally accepted by everybody. Due to certain circumstances, you had to touch this one. Do you think that you had to touch this one for emergency case? This electricity forgive you or tolerate. If not, electricity doesn't want to hurt you because you had to touch this for emergency case. Assume you fall down from a tree and there was nothing for you to hold. On the way you have seen electric wire and you fall. You had it. That electricity or the nature or the gravity never forgive you. Or this poor man is falling down, therefore it is my duty to support. No excuse. The karma is like this, my dear friend, remember. Karma is not given by the Buddha or given by God or given by anybody. This is the nature. Karma has no cruelty, no sympathy. Free from both. Karma is not in your favor if you violate it. You may do that for your survival or to support or some other reason. But you violate the existing karmic law. So, it is advisable for us to do something for our living without disturbing others or bluffing others. That is called right living, right livelihood. Samma vayam. We have to use some sort of effort, physically and mentally. Otherwise we become very lazy. We never gain anything. To maintain our family, to do our business, or to practice our religion, we have to use our effort, physically and mentally. And this effort also, we have to divert through proper channels. What is this effort from the religious point of view? Uppannānaṁ akusalānaṁ dhammānaṁ pahānā. Anuppannānaṁ kusalānaṁ dhammānaṁ uppada. This is that. In Dhammacakkaya. When we come to know that there are evil forces, ideas in our mind, cruelty, anger, jealousy, enmity, all these ideas are boiling in our mind, then use your full effort not to harbor, not to maintain, not to develop such thoughts in our mind. This is the correct way to use your full effort. To do that, knowledge is important. That is why you are trying to learn something. Otherwise, you ruin your own life and you disturb others. Then, anuppannānaṁ kusalānaṁ dhammānaṁ. When you come to know that good thoughts very seldom appear in your mind, always bad thoughts. Why? By knowing this, must try to cultivate some good thoughts. If you are cruel, then try to develop your kindness slowly. Try to extend your kindness towards others. Then you are using your effort. If you are very selfish, then think for a while. Why not I contribute something, at least something for the benefit of others? Then you are training yourself to create good thoughts. If you are jealous, then think, what do I gain by maintaining this jealousy? Nothing. I pollute the purity of my own mind. I disturb others. Why not I try to get rid of it? Cultivate my sympathetic joy. I extend my happiness. I share the happiness of your beauty, your progress, and your prosperity. That is called sympathetic joy. Now for that we have to use full effort, otherwise very difficult, very, very difficult. See the way how Buddha has advised to mold our way of life. Samma sati, right mindfulness. Whenever we do something, we have to train our mind to concentrate, divert our mind, focus all our mental faculty towards that particular object without allowing that mind to create some other thoughts at the same time. This is the training period for meditation. We go on training. That is called one-pointedness. Not so easy. Mind is ready to jump here and there, to catch different objects through the senses. We stop all these things. Arrest this mind. For that we have to use full force. After arresting this mind, then we develop, we strengthen the energy that we are wasting every minute. Do you know we are wasting mental energy through our five senses for nothing, for unnecessary things. So much of mental energy through this, and mind itself. 6 channels. Mental energies are flowing just like water. Waste. Just like a waterfall. Just pour and spread here and there. Nobody to make use of this water. But an engineer who knows goes there and make a dam and accumulate this water. After that, can divert for agriculture and to produce hydroelectricity in the same manner. The mental energy that we are wasting at this moment for nothing, we can harness, we can accumulate, then divert through proper channel. If that one-pointedness or the mindfulness is the proper object, then the purity, knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment, mental training, development, all these things take place. We never think that we are wasting our mind for nothing. So, samma sati means we divert this mind. without wasting our mental energy to concentrate, then naturally we gain a wonderful mental energy, willpower to face any challenge, to overcome many of our problems. Without crying and worrying and running away, we know how to face them. But at this moment, our minds are very weak. No energy there. Because we are wasting this energy for nothing. Next one. Samma ditti, samma sankappa, samma vacha. I forgot, halfway. I dropped one item. Samma vacha. Art of talking. We are talking, but we have not learned the art of talking. There is an art. We have to learn it. First thing, we must know the meaning of the words or the terms that we are using. Then we must know to whom we are talking. Whether we are talking to a man or a lady, to a child or elderly person, educated person, or an uneducated person. So we have to change our words and ideas according to their mentality, their understanding capacity. This is called art of talk. Then the subject matters that we use to talk, we have to consider whether these things are interesting, appealing to their mind or not. Whether they can understand or appreciate what I am talking. If not, don't waste your time. You create more confusion. Then, certain words that we use as harsh word, wicked word, vulgar word, very painful to others. Others cannot tolerate. Then you create more enemies, invite trouble for nothing. By using gentle words, soothing, sweet words, you never lose anything, but you gain. Even animals, not only human beings, those who have no sense of reasoning, animals also appreciate, cooperate with you. When you talk to them kindly and nicely and gently. You can see when you talk to cats and dogs. And certain birds, birds are scared of human beings. They never come near. But they are not scared of animals. Because they can trust animals but not human beings. You can see those birds go and sit down on the back of cow and elephants and horses and any big sized animal. Those birds go and sit down on the back. They had no suspicion. Because they know these animals never disturb them. So they never come to us. When we go out, birds come and sit on our head. They run away. Because they cannot trust. But after using our sweet language, talking, they get used to it. Then animals also come near. Birds also come near. Monkeys also come near to us. The power of the words, sweet words. Then we can avoid a lot of problems if you know how to talk gently. Again, when you talk to a respectable person in the society or a religious personality, there are certain words and terms, and our tone also we have to change. This is called art of talk, right speech. Then the last one, eighth one, is samma samadhi. Earlier we have trained our mind to work without wasting our mental energy. So after accumulating our mental energy, we have strengthened the mind. Now mind has become very dynamic force. Earlier, we have removed many of our evil thoughts also from the mind. And we have learned how to cultivate good thoughts. So we have done all these things earlier. So in the end, what do we gain? Samma Samadhi. Peace, happiness, satisfaction, bliss in our life. Earlier we never experienced all these things because a lot of disturbances are there. After training our mind in this way, in the end, we really enjoy this life. Now we are not enjoying this life because mind is not strong enough to face our problem, to overcome our problem, to avoid our problem, or not to create problem. Mind is not developed yet. But after doing all these things, in the end, complete satisfaction. Then we gain our final goal, aim of our life. That is the purpose of our religion. See the way how Buddha has introduced this. You can see the vast difference. What others see. Must develop your faith, your belief, your confidence. You must pray and worship. Don't worry about your morals and ethics and mental training and meditation. Don't worry. The God is there. Faith, that's all. The difference between Buddhism and all the other existing. Mental purity, mental development, one side here. But the other side, faith and belief and pray and worship. So, when he explained this 8 noble path in this way, this is called Dharma Chakra Mudra. How he explained 8 worldly conditions and 8 noble paths, 8 methods that we have to cultivate as middle paths. See how meaningful is this posture. Next one, Bhumi Sparsa Mudra. Bhumi means earth. Sparsa means touching the ground. There are some images. His hand is pointing to the earth like this. He has done this when he was meditating under the Bodhi tree before gaining his enlightenment. He was practicing this posture. At that time, Mara, the evil ones, came to challenge. So when he wanted to challenge with him, the Mara asked him to get up. Get up. The Buddha said, I am not going to get up. I have been working for this seat life after life. Therefore, you have no right to chase me away from this place. Then, the Mara, how can you prove that you had to work very hard to come and sit down here under this tree? Then the Buddha said, I am not talking what I have done within this lifetime. But there is nobody at this moment to give witness what I have done during my previous birth, life after life. But there are 2 persons who have seen what I have done. Then, his one hand is like this, and the other hand is like this. Certain images you can see. Then he says, above, sun and moon and stars and galaxies have seen what I have done. Because they exist millions and billions of years. They have seen what I have done. How I have fulfilled 10 perfection to gain my enlightenment. I am working, I am seeking for it. I came down here to gain that enlightenment. They have seen. If not, here. This earth, Bhumi Asparsa, the name of this earth. Bhumi means, Bhumi Putra. Same word. Bhumi Putri and Bhumi Putra. Bhumi means earth. This Bhumi has seen what I have done. Then Mara had no voice. This is the meaning of this posture. Next one, Samudra. Mudra. Samudra means sea, the water. So when he uses his hand like this, that is called Samudra Mudra, the waves of the sea. There are many occasions that he had to use his hand to explain. Now let us take how mental waves or thoughts that we maintain in our mind. To study the Buddhist psychology or the mental concomitant or the function of the mind, you can understand how we maintain our thoughts, our memories and ideas we create. They never remain without change. Physical body also never remains without change. A physical body, you can understand there is no problem. Biology. Those who have studied biology can understand how changes take place in our physical body. According to them, every 3 months or if not earlier, the whole system, the whole physical body, with entirely a different body, not the same one. The cells and this and that and all sort of things. Again, blood cells. That's why those who want to donate blood, nothing to worry, because if you do not donate, it die automatically. Then the fresh one appears. This is the nature of existence. So the mind also exactly like this. When the body and mind started to change. When the body changed once, the mind changed 17 times. Quicker than that. The elements and energies of the body change slowly. But the mental energy and the thought very quickly. When once we create an idea, it's just like coming up a wave in the sea, goes up. Again slowly this wave goes down. After that we can see another one come up from there. We believe that the waves that have gone down again come up. No. Our idea is wrong. Not the same thing. The one which has gone down force the water to come up again. Not the same water. The energy. Energy is responsible for it. So all our thoughts are working exactly like these waves. And the lives also, ups and down, just now I mentioned. So the Samudra Mudra, the posture of the sea, water, to explain the changes, how this take place, our physical body, our mind, and all worldly things that we exist, never remains without change. Those who expect a permanent, everlasting, immortal existence is a dream, not knowing how life come into existence. Because life come into existence due to combinations of so many factors, elements and energies and known and unknown and seen and unseen. So the Buddha has summarized this in simple language. Hetung paticca sambhutam hetu bhanga niruddha. What a beautiful saying. when all the factors and energies and matters and animals join together, hetu, all those causes, not only one cause, join together. They have their own energy and magnetic power, gravity and so many things combined together. After remaining for some time, all those energies and elements and factors that join together start to separate. It's so, like this, slowly to start. Then one day disintegrate. This is the nature of existence. Now let us study all these existing things. Let us take this physical body. Now this is the combination of all these elements and energies. Known and unknown things are there. At the beginning, yes, very fresh, very nice. Up to middle age, you cannot see very much change. After middle age, then noticeable indications. Hair turn into grey color. It now start dropping. Teeth started to shake and drop. The skin can you see wrinkle here and there. Eyes cannot see properly. Cannot hear. This is the way, or these are the indications for us to tell all those things that combined together earlier now started to dissolve, disintegrate, separating. So whatever gadget, whatever medicine that we use, how many millions of dollars that we spend, there is no permanent cure. We can prolong this few years, 2 or 3 years or 5 years maximum. That is what the Buddha says. Hetung paticca sambhutam. Whatever come into existence due to combinations of all these things, when those factors have no more energy, gravity or magnetic power to remain together as a bundle, then separate. After this, assume death has taken place. Still, the physical body, tangible, visible, physical body is there. But 2 elements immediately disappeared. No more there. Formerly we had 4. 2 elements completely disappeared. Heat energy. When you touch the dead body, you can see very cold. No more heat energy. Then inhaling, exhaling breath is no more. That's why doctors say, no more pulse, no more heartbeat, no wind there. 2 energies separated. When these 2 energies separated, departed, the other 2 elements cannot survive there. No connection, no combination, because heat energy is responsible for maintaining these elements. When we define the element also, in the end we can see only energy, no elements. Now 2 remains there. Solidity and fluidity, 2 elements. Then fluidity started running away. After 1 or 2 days you can see fluid coming here. All the 9, we have 9 open in our physical body, 9. You can see how fluid started to flow. Because no combination with solidity and fluidity. When the fluidity started to separate, then the solid, flesh and the bones also. After some time, completely disappear. And no more elements. But the other energies immediately disappear. No one can stop this. Otherwise, no existence. Now let us refer to the Buddha again. This is the real Dhamma taught by the Buddha for us to understand. Not as self-hypocrite. We are actually self-hypocrite. We don't like to see the facts in life. Always we try to hide the fact and show something else, create our own imagination. That is why we cry for nothing. What is this? Vado panyayati, vayo panyayati, chitassa anyatathang panyayati. The nature of all these existing things in any part of the universe, even in so-called heaven and paradise also, the same nature. Three characteristics. Uppado panyayati. Yes. We can see how things come into existence, how they appear. Yes. Babies are being born. Humans and animals and other living beings, we can see. Plant life slowly grow. And so many other things, even stone also growing, becoming bigger and bigger. Again decay and decay. This is called uppada, appearance. So we can see the appearance at the beginning. This appearance takes place due to so many combinations earlier. We have not seen this combination. When things appear, then we can see. After this appearance, what happened? Kitassa anyatattang panyayati. We can see that which appear is going on changing. Every second, going on changing. At the beginning, when changes take place, we introduce this as growing. Child is growing now. It is not growing, actually is changing. Child is growing. Plant is growing. That means becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Changing. After growing and growing and growing, let us take human life, say up to 35 or 45 years. After growing, after 35 or 45, turn this way. Up to 35 or 45, went this way. After that, turn this way. And remain like this. That is the turning point. After 45, turn this way. Then again, changing. Now 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 100, collapse. Sudah habis. Can you stop this? We can see this. Very clearly we can see. This is the nature of anything, life or any material thing. That which, if appear, if come into existence, definitely changes must take place. Otherwise, no existence. Chitassa anyatattang panyayati. Changing. After changing, what will happen? Vayo panyayati. Disappear. The thing which appeared, the thing went on changing, developing, decaying, disappear. No more. Only name remains. Then what happened? The elements that which existed in that physical body, if it is alive, I told you, elements become energies. Initial stage is energy, no element. When energies crystallize, become elements. So the elements turn into energies. These energies again absorb into the same energies group. Original energies group. No identity there. Although we try to keep ashes and bones and worship and pray, this is our human normal way of thinking, but no meaning at all from the religious point of view. No meaning at all. There is nothing there. Just to respect that departed person, we do all these things. In reality, there is no meaning. Already departed. Energy is also departed. Then, 4 elements already absorbed. 4 mental energies, mental faculties, which were departed earlier, again combined with the existing cosmic energies and the elements absorbed. Then the nucleus of another life will be originated. Again appear. Again appear and grow and grow and grow and grow, decay and decay and decay and decay, collapse, disappear. Again we start. That is what we are doing. Whatever imaginations we have about our life never give the real answer. This is what actually happened. We can see it is true. Then the Buddha's argument is this. If life is like this, what do you gain by maintaining this? Every time when changes take place, you feel very unhappy. When decay started, you feel very unhappy. When death takes place, you cry. Then another one exists. When another life existed, again the same procedure. Same problem, same suffering, again crying, again worrying, again disappear. Then another one will appear. No end, never. Then the Buddha asks, which is more advisable? Whether advisable for you to stop this or allow this life to go on like this. Which one do you prefer? After gaining his enlightenment, the first utterances, words, automatically came out from his mouth. What he said? Aneka jati sangsarang sandha vissang anibhisang gahakarakang gave santo dukkha jati punah punang gahakaraka dikthosi punagehang nakasi sabbate pasuka bhagga gahakutang visankitang visankharagatang cittang tanhanang kaya majjaga. How happy he is now. Because he could manage to stop this. By realizing this existence in this manner, gives us more worries, more sufferings, more disappointment, more disturbances. He worked in such a way to stop this circle, not to follow this anymore. Then these words naturally came out. I have been wandering in samsara, this wheel of existence, life after life, suffering for nothing due to my ignorance. At that time I had a lot of ignorance. Today, I could manage to empty all these good and bad karmic thoughts that I have accumulated life after life, which generate, condition this existence again and again and again. I have broken all of them into pieces. Cannot create any more. Because I had to suffer because of these culprits. They are the one who create this. I had to suffer because of them. No doubt they are my own thoughts. I create the thought. The thought create problem. Yes. When you get angry, you beat another person. So your anger is responsible for that. After your beating, do you think you won't get the bad reaction? You don't know what the other person will do. So you have to suffer because of your own thoughts. At the same time, when you create some good thoughts, You want to give your helping hand to another person when that person is in trouble. And that person also thinks that I must do something for this kind-hearted person. Your good thoughts reflected to experience some good result. So this is the way how we experience good and bad, pleasant and unpleasant incident during our lifetime. Today, by realizing this, I could manage to eradicate all these things. Visankhara gatan chittan chitta. Mind is completely pure, no more such thoughts in my mind. Tanhanam kaya madhyaka. The strong attachment, craving I had toward this physical body is no more. So I am the most happiest, contented person who can experience supreme bliss. That they have seen the end of their suffering. We cannot see the end of our suffering. By adapting little bit of method, we experience some sort of relaxation, temporary relief. Next moment again start another kind of suffering throughout our life. Like waves, troubles and problems and worries, one after the other, one after the other. If not to overcome or to get rid of certain problems and trouble that we are experiencing at this moment, we create some other problem. Then we forget the earlier one we had to face for the new problem that we have created. This is the nature of our existence. That is why the Buddha says, I am the most happiest person in this world today. Not yet completed. Two more. Vara mudra. Vara means when he gives some confidence. Those who have lost everything, but confidence, no more confidence with life, or the family, or the wife, or husband, or children, or business, and completely mad. Just now I went to hospital to see one of our members. In the lift, one man suddenly entered into the same lift, there's a big crowd, and started shouting, why doctor say I am mad? He's shouting there. Can you tell me why doctor says I am mad? There's nobody to console this man. He was shouting. Then I said, do you know why doctor says you are mad? I think that doctor also mad. That's right. He is very happy. Stop shouting. Keep going. We must know how to talk to mad people also. Because he is one of the, what you call, inmate, he is a ward there. Even then, he felt very happy. I could manage to reduce his fear and worries. When doctor says he is mad, he is very unhappy about that. Because he is a madman, never admit he is mad. He thinks others are mad. This is the nature of our mind. So, when there are, now let us take Patachara, lady. This story you can see in the Dhammapada, who lost her husband, 2 children, same day. Father, mother and brother. All of them. Now she does not know what to do, where to go, and mad. Running here and there, crying and worrying and asking help, nobody. Some or the other approached the Buddha. Then the Buddha knew. She is not in a normal way of thinking. She cannot understand my preaching. And another lady who lost only her child, by carrying that dead body, he went all over the town asking some help, nobody, and approached the Buddha. These two ladies, the most miserable ladies, when they approached the Buddha, he knew the technique, how to talk to them, what to do with them, how to settle their problem, and make them to understand. The hand that he used to console them this way is called Varamudra, to console them. Then the last one is Swagata Mudra. Swagata means welcome. Swagata. Welcome. Of course, we also practice this. And many of our devotees like the statues of this. They say, asking wealth and property. Let it be anything. That means asking something. These are the 10 kind of mudra or gesture that you can see in the Buddha image. So there are about 10 questions, I answered only one. At least something for you to understand why there are different postures and gestures in the Buddha image. Deva naga maitika punyantang anumoditva jirangakkantu loka sasanang ittavata cha amnehi sampratang punya sampatang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya devo vasatu kalena sassa sampatti hetu ca pito bhavatu loko ca raja bhavatu dhammiko idang ho jati nan hotu sukita hontu jatyo vitta vimina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hontu yava nibbana pattiya.